I just uploaded this.
Well,
I literally just uploaded this.
well, yeah.
Um,
What were
you
you
know how weird
expecting?
that is? That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Cause like I was expecting him to play music. I
Oh,
just wasn't expecting him to play it like before my goddamn show.
Recording
Angry,
stopped.
angry. How you go? How am I upstaging myself?
well, see,
I am upstaging myself right now.
that's because you're just that goddamn good, man.
Listen, I can put two places at once. Okay, let me see if I can do this one more time. Would you please cut in? Why won't you cut in? Stop Thomas before Thomas starts making more music. It's my own goddamn. I'm being interrupted by my own damn music. This is some wild shit. And it's villains. Because
Is
of
it?
course, because of course it is.
Because
I
of
know how long
course,
the song is, so
of course. Yeah. Yep.
okay.
Hey,
It's
try.
playing our thing. Dude, turn the damn auto DJ off. Turn it off. You should go into Bosscast and turn off the goddamn auto DJ. Stop it, man. Stop me before the rest of the station starts calling and going, hey, man, how come we can't hear y'all on the radio?
So how come it's just playing music?
What the? Who put the auto DJ?
Where did all the
Auto,
music come from? Who, who,
auto
who,
DJ is taking over the fucking station, man.
yeah,
Just,
who authorized this?
who the fuck told him to do this shit, man?
Somebody get fired.
It is literally playing our theme music for this show before we even start the show.
Hey, man.
Dog, you
What can
have
you
to
say,
stop.
man?
You got to
What can
stop
you
the auto.
say?
You got to stop it, man. You got to go in and stop the auto DJ.
I'm going in, man. I'm going in. I'm
How the
going
fuck
in.
we're interrupted by our own theme? I hate it here, man. I fucking hate it here. I don't care. I hate it here, man. I fucking hate it here, man. Most ridiculous shit. Let me send this. Let me live stream it. Have you live streamed to YouTube or did you already do that through Streamlab already?
I'm already through Streamlab already. And so yeah,
Perfect.
we're stopped on the. Go ahead, man. We good. Go ahead. You good.
All right. All right. Oh,
Recording in progress.
oh my god. Oh. Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This show is running a little bit because our auto DJ decided to attack us. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Our
I was
auto
literally
DJ was doing his job.
we were literally up preempted by my own goddamn music. So if you mad
Well,
at
at least I
anybody,
mean, hey, at least
you're mad at me. I
at least
did
you
it.
started out with a theme first, you know.
Yeah,
So
it
hey,
literally it started out with our theme. That's the
so
crazy.
hey, that's the crazy thing. So it's all good, bro. It's all good.
At
So
least
how
y'all
to
do.
lead it? Superplex
Hey,
party, baby.
hey
Superplex
man,
party.
that's duplex
So
party,
everybody,
baby. Damn it.
everybody filtering in online. Everybody seeing
All
us
right.
all through the
How
interwebs and all
y'all
throughout
doing?
the TikToks and the Twitches and the
God.
YouTubes and wherever you're watching. Greetings and welcome to the party.
Oh my God. Hi. How y'all doing? Uh AEW had a long match last night.
A really
And
long match.
it was I've never listen. I need I don't think babies being born have kicked out harder. Kicked out more.
Look, look,
I don't know where y'all got this idea that a longer match is a better match, but that shit only worked when the people in the ring was Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales, and it was in
okay.
Madison Square Garden. Ain't nobody trying to be here for all that, man. Y'all got to stop. Listen,
Well, see, here's the thing,
nobody like
man. I mean, there was they got some really hellified quad muscles from all of that kicking out.
Jesus fuck. Like
There was so much kicking. It
was
was insane.
that was the most kicking out I've ever seen kicking out. Like I'm not
And
like like basketball players don't kick out to guys outside for the three as much as in that match. Like that was this is how
so that was
ladies
a 2 count special.
literally it was the two they should have just said, all right, we're gonna change the rules. First person to do a 2 count wins this damn belt. Jiminy and this was not for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. This was for the Continental International Breakfast Cereal Champion
Oh man, that's the one that's held by Okody.
by
Is the
Okody, who
so no,
also
this
had a
one
long
this
match on there last night.
yeah, this is for
Cody,
the International House of Pancakes title.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Look, I know AEW fans gonna hate me for saying this, but y'all have got to stop with this idea that longer is better. Longer is not better. I'm sorry. Longer is longer. That's all longer is. It's not better. It's just longer. God damn.
I know, right?
We used to have shit like that in the old days, where you used to be able to pay $5 for a ticket at the front row to watch. And in this evening's main event of the evening, we have the hot Puerto Rican superstar Pedro Morales versus the one and only, the longest reigning WWE champion in history, one Bruno San Martino. San Martino. What are y'all doing? Bruh, some people got to go home. How you got to...
So,
all right. This is how long this
man,
match...
that match was going on. That I swear that match started on NXT, and it ended on Wednesday. I swear, I promise.
That
you.
shit... There's
That
still
shit
a part
went on
of
so long.
multiverse where that match is still going on. And I mean, I could see if it was just, you know, fake move after fake move, or, you know, backslide versus backslide, or small packages, or whatever the fuck. No, it was, let me hit you with some shit off the top rope.
So
Like
they
a
let me
fucking
hit you.
Styles
They let
clash.
me hit you, and they went through that
Oh,
that spot where where it's the 1 2 reverse 1 2 reverse 1 2 reverse. They went through that shit probably about
They did
I think
5 of
3
those.
times. No, 5 of them.
they
Oh
did
my
5
God.
of them. I counted in the
Oh my
20,
God, see,
in the 20-minute upload from AEW Dynamite itself. I watched that and I counted. They did 5 apiece. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then they did 5 1 counts.
yeah.
1
One.
1
One.
1. Listen, AEW fans, y'all, come on, y'all gotta stop. They also had, and I am reluctant to talk about this, but it did piss me off. Okay, it pissed me smooth the fuck off. In a company that literally just had the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament, y'all send Darby Allin down with that goddamn harness on. You
Trying
gotta
to be like Sting.
trying to be like Sting. And if his little ass fall, Darby Allin will be at work on Saturday. That's on Friday. That's how fucked up this is. Apparently, they're setting up like 2. Is it 2 blood and guts matches?
It's the Elite versus the AEW one, and I think you're right. There is another one, isn't
There, I could have swore there was 2 blood and gut matches. I could have
there? There's
sworn.
the one that there's a woman's
No,
a
I
woman
don't.
blood
I
and
don't,
guts?
I don't think so. I would hope not. I would fucking hope not. But like, longer does not mean better. I don't know.
I don't know
All
where
right.
this whole kind of
Young people have gotten
thing
this
came.
misconception.
Yeah, I don't know where
They
this whole
got-
concept came from.
Yes, they've gotten this misconception from sex.
Obviously,
Young dudes is out there going, girl, I do it all night long. Do y'all understand we got work to do? People got to go to work. Anybody trying to be in there all for 5 hours sweating like fucking in a sauna? You jumping on top? Who
Like,
daddy?
ah.
Who daddy? Like, if you don't get the fuck off of me,
like
I got to go home. I got to go to work. I don't want to play no more. I'm tired. It's
I'm
hurting my
tired,
goddamn.
I'm hot. I need
I'm
a
hot.
Shower.
Yeah, I've been underneath these damn blankets with your little funky Thundercat ass jumping on top of me like money. I need you to get the fuck up. Go, boy. 20 minutes.
No, I need some water. I need something to eat. I need.
It's like
So
you
look at-
got to
Yeah,
be
wrap this shit
fucking
up.
kidding me. They went. Okay, kids. For those of you who don't know, that's called Broadway. That entire match was Broadway. That is Broadway. And normally, when you go Broadway in a match, it's for a world title. It's for a tag team title. It's not for the
Just
secondary.
a random ass.
Yeah, some random. It's for the Powerball numbers World Championship. That's not. You don't go
Said,
an hour
no.
Broadway for that shit. Like what?
So,
And
no,
I'm
look
telling
at that
you,
was
y'all-
a pay-per-view match. Just
Yes,
like I was saying before we came on the air here. That was a
It-
pay-per-view match.
It was
That-
an AEW pay-per-view match because WWE at minute 30,
That would have
it
been it.
better, the people in the ring better be announced as Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. They're not. Ain't nobody
Right.
sitting here like Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley could not do an hour-long match. The fans would set the seats on fire and throw it at them. Like if you don't get out of this ring, get out.
Like, oh my
Go.
god!
My God, why are you still in
Is
this
that-
ring?
So why are you kick out?
Yes, Mike, we are talking about the Osprey. Name me a NXT Black and Gold match that went an hour. Shit, the Iron Woman match was 30 motherfucking minutes. 30, and that was one of the best women's matches in North America. Who would have? Who?
Like, I mean, that match could have stopped at 30 minutes.
God damn.
I mean, 30
Christ.
minutes. It could have stopped. right
30. 30, and it would have been a classic.
there. Right?
In 30, I'm telling y'all, because of the two participants in the match, if they had went 30 minutes, that shit would have been a classic. That shit would have been a classic. That extra
So that would have
fucking
been
25
that-
minutes,
at 30 minutes. That would have been.
come on, man.
That would have been a strong argument for anyone to say that's it. Oh, AEW sucks. AEW sucks. AEW sucks. Watch that match.
Watch that match.
That change your
at
mind.
25 more minutes, it is literally, if it had lasted 30 minutes, it's like wiping your ass with aloe vera toilet paper after taking a dump.
Yeah.
The length of that match is like like wiping your ass with a Brillo pad. It was like, come on,
Like, again,
fuck home,
that
Jesus
should have
Christ,
been.
fuck home.
That should have been on pay-per-view. That should have been a
Chris,
pay-per-view match.
Yes, Chrissy, they still do Iron Man matches,
Yep.
but it's for something. Like
It's
The
always
Rock
for a
and Triple
title.
H was a world title.
It-
Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart a title. You know what I mean? Randy Orton and John Cena title. Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle world title.
Right.
You don't.
And
Who the fuck-
AEW is just the last one they did was like what? Swerve and Hangman, and that was just cuz.
No, it was fucking yeah, I think it was because wasn't Danielson Osprey like 45 minutes or some shit? The one that Dave is still
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that Dave is still outside of Mercury pulling fucking stars out to shove up his ass to go back to
Yeah,
give it
'cause
to him.
that was almost in that, yeah.
Hi, my name's Dave Meltzer. I'm gonna shout out some stars for that match between Osprey and Bryan Danielson. That's about 15 more stars. I'll be back. I'm going out towards Pluto.
So it'd be so many stars.
What are you doing right now?
It'd be so many stars. He might as well play the Super Mario theme. Just stars
oh.
after star after star after star.
It was that match last night was it was unnecessary to go that fucking long, just to have the finish that they did. MJF punched
Now,
him in
don't
his
get me wrong.
ring.
No.
I mean, he
Now,
is.
don't get me wrong. You know the way that it finished and having just literally 1 second left, I would say that amazing timing.
Yes, but
Absolutely amazing timing.
was this not the first match on Dynamite last night?
It was the first match. They had
Who?
three matches in total. That one, Nyla Rose and Mercedes Moon,
Listen,
and
I know-
Swerve and Okada.
I know Kel is going to probably be mad by me saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. AEW needs to stop fucking with us when it comes to Nyla Rose. Okay, she is the native beast.
I know, right?
Why is she being treated like Bob Sapp after the ass whooping? She come in the ring just fold up. What are we doing?
Like
The
that?
fuck is this?
Like in what
She
universe?
should have ran through Mercedes Moné.
In what universe? What universe should Nyla Rose have lost that match? None.
None. There's a multiverse where Nyla Rose is Thanos and Mercedes Moné is Spider-Man. Alone. Tom Holland Spider-Man. On Titan. By himself.
Like, come on,
And
Tony. Put it.
Nyla has the motherfucking Infinity Stones. But I ain't
Like, come on, Tony.
like dead ass.
You,
Three
put
matches
a belt
for
on her.
Dynamite.
You need to put a belt
Yes.
on her, Tony. Put a belt on her.
Dog. 3 matches for Dynamite 250. And one of them is the first match, and it's the longest. That's supposed to be a closer. That's how you close
Yeah.
your show. That's how you close your pay-per-view.
That's the main
Yeah.
event match.
That's the main
That's a main event
fucking
pay-per-view
match.
match. That's what it was. And that
And
was
instead,
that was
you
the
end
opener.
Yeah, like you
opening
end
match
the
for free.
show with bullshit. Like, and this is the part that people, AEW marks get mad at us for. They think we're WWE meat gobblers, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're mark slayers, but I digress. This is where y'all get mad at us. True criticisms that would make the product better, y'all swear we hate. But y'all will sit there and drool over a match, the fucking first out of 3 that
Right.
lasts almost a goddamn hour for a secondary to the secondary title. I want y'all to, this is how y'all sound. Y'all are mad at us. Mad at us. Y'all think we are the we have to have a 747 Boeing jet, blah blah blah. But you motherfuckers are drooling over a bus driver driving your ass for an hour past where you live. Hour past where the fuck you live.
Not even a Greyhound bus.
And on a Greyhound bus.
No, not
and
even a Greyhound.
Not even. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a city bus, and
With no AC.
no AC, and he passed your stop twice. We're trying to make the damn product better. How y'all mad at us for telling y'all this match was too damn long for the first match, man? You don't.
Say,
And this is
look
what I'm
at-
talking about.
and
Tony
we can all
Khan.
agree. We all
virgin.
agree that that was a pay-per-view match.
Exactly.
Because that
Was the,
that
and not just the
that
pay-per-view
match
match.
was so goddamn good. That should have been on pay-per-view.
Yes, and it would have been fantastic at exactly 29, 59, 30-minute punch,
Yes.
pin, 1, 2, 3. On a pay-per-view, that would have been fun. I mean, aren't y'all tired of watching aren't y'all tired of watching AEW pay-per-views that last literally an entire damn near 24-hour process? Like, aren't y'all sick of that? The pre-show got
the
6
pre-
matches.
And that pre-show is
the
its own
pay-per-view-
pay-per-view.
Yes, the pre-show has 6 matches on it. Then the actual fucking show starts, and they got 10 more matches. All of them got to go 20 minutes or better. Like, ain't y'all tired of this? Look at that. And then Tony, who obviously has never edged, I said what I said. I taking it to fuck back.
Again,
Tony
with
has never edged.
with as long as those pay-per-views as how much food they got at that concession stand.
That
'Cause they
concession-
can't have enough to feed all those
Dog.
people all that whole time.
Listen, they got a food truck outside. You got to take your ass. You better have your ticket. Take your monkey ass outside. Go get some of this food. And it's a full stock restaurant, and there's like 10 of them. Because at a certain point, you don't want shit from the concession stand. You want a concession to leave. Like, please, Tony, please, God, sign the peace treaty so I can go home. Tony, please, God. Tony, I
Probably
can't. take-
somebody that just watched around and said, "Hey,
Tony.
if y'all hungry, there's a Golden Corral across the street."
Yeah, and then Golden Corral is like, no more, no mas, no mas. And now it sound like Roberto Duran. Like, no mas, no, we can't
Yeah,
take no
no,
more people
no
to
mas,
Golden
no mas,
Corral.
no
We ran out all the fried chicken and the goddamn mashed potatoes. We can't take no more. Like, I'm serious. Aren't y'all tired of that? And now Tony says, well, you know what's better than having a 12-hour day of pay-per-view?
Having a 24-hour.
Having a 24-hour pay-per-view that starts on Wednesday. Listen, the upload to this match is over 20 minutes long. That's the fucking upload.
Yeah.
And this is on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I have watched whole ass movies. I have watched whole ass not TikTok, but YouTube movies that were shorter than this fucking, like, if they could only show 20 minutes of this match on an AEW upload to YouTube, that match was too long.
I know, right?
I didn't even get the meat of potatoes. I got parsley. I got parsley, the plate, the fork, and some meat and potatoes. Like, give me the food. Where we going?
How many amazing matches that we've seen that has been 20 minutes?
Oh,
and
like
so
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes is enough for in the words of Sheamus, a banger. A banger of a match.
Listen, Damian Priest versus motherfucking Drew McIntyre lasted about maybe 15 minutes. And that included a show, a pop out by fucking CM Punk, some chair shots, Seth Rollins loses, Damian Priest retains. That was 15 minutes. And that was for a world title. This was for the biscuit batter world championship. And that shit goes almost an hour. And and the other part of this is, you can't ask Tony shit. You can't. Tony's always like, this is great. Everything's great. Hey, man.
Oh, well, thanks for asking. He'll say, oh, thanks for asking. And we'll say everything, avoiding going all around and just going in.
He go to everybody's neighborhood, but his house on fire. Bruh, it's too long. And nobody in there, none of the people that go to those scrums will ever ask him the real honest question like, Tony, Thomas Bishop from Superplex Party podcast, why do your pay-per-views last longer than the 2-night miniseries Shogun? Richard Chamberlain was in the original Shogun.
Thanks for
4 hours.
It'll start out with, that's a great question. Thanks for asking that.
We have great wrestlers, and they do great
wrestlers, and we just want to give so much to the fans. Like,
you give it too much, dog. Like, Jesus, you can hold back something. Like,
so look here, man. I was clean shaven when I got here. I got a full beard now.
I'm telling y'all, when I upload this podcast to Apple in a couple of days, I'm gonna have that urn from Atlanta when he was in jail. No, I can leave if you want. I'm going to have that on the beginning of it because it was too. I wanted to go home watching the damn clip on YouTube, and I was in my house. Like, you can't tell me. Listen, longer is not always better. Sometimes longer is just longer. Like, goddamn, please, Jesus, Mary, Joe, and then Okada and Swerve looked like it was going to go Broadway. I was like, if you Broadway me this shit, listen, Tony, I will hunt. Listen, I will kidnap your children. When I ain't got children, I will kidnap your balls. I will take your nuts with me, and you will never produce children, Tony. I'm sorry. If that Swerve Okada match had went Broadway for another 45 minutes,
said, oh my God. And then of course, they had to squeeze out every bit of that overrun.
Because
every bit they had to squeeze out that overrun.
You know what? The best thing I saw on AEW all week was when Swerve kicked fucking Jack Perry in the face. That made up for that long ass match. That made up for Darby coming out of the ceiling. That made up for that bullshit Mercedes Nyla Rose ending. When I saw Swerve do that drive-by kick shit that he does that I like so goddamn much, when I saw him kick Jack Perry in the face, I said, thank you, Swerve, for doing something for the black community. Like, he kicked him in the face for Mandela. That was a kick for Mandela. Like, you look like
that kick.
You look
from
like
the
a
ancestors.
person. Yes, you look like a sort of person that would call somebody a kafir. That's for the ancestors.
Said
Like
that,
I was
yes.
happy with it. I was like, yes, at
Said,
last.
thank you,
somebody
Swerve.
did-
Thank you,
Thank you,
Swerve.
Swerve. Thank you for kicking that man in the face. Like I cheered. I cheered in my house. Like I cheered like the end of Remember the Titans.
So no, with me, it
I was
was
triple boy to bed.
to me it was a little bit different. I felt the pride, and the Denzel tear came down. It was such a beautiful sight of just seeing that foot just bow
just bah.
right up in that face, just
And it's like
bow, and it was just
I
the
think
most,
Ja-
just so- the most beautiful thing, and I
Swerve.
couldn't help but cry. I couldn't help but cry.
Yes, Swerve did that for us. I want y'all to know.
Swerve did that for me and for
Swerve-
you.
And for you, like
He did that for
did it.
all of us.
he listen. He
That
kicked
man,
him
that
away from Martin
Swerve
Luther
is,
King.
he is a magnanimous champion, and he
Yes.
deserves our respect.
All of it. All of it.
All of it.
For that, listen, I was kind of wishy-washy on Swerve's title run until that kick last night. And then I realized we were watching history in the making. Swerve kicked that man in the face for Medgar Evers. I want y'all to know this, okay? Swerve
that-
kicked
that-
that man. He kicked that
Okay.
man in the face for the civil rights movement.
God damn right he did.
John Lewis
look
walked
here,
across
man.
the Emmett Pettus Bridge
said, look
and got
here.
busted in the head. And Swerve Strickland said, "I got you, fam. Say
So,
no more."
He did that for Frederick Douglass.
Like he did that for Frederick Douglass. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. He kicked him in the face for Sojourner Truth, y'all.
He did.
I just want y'all to know, Swerve did that for us. That was strictly for us, because he knows Jack
knows.
Perry, like every redneck that has ever uttered the N word in some Appalachian town, and Swerve said, "I'm gonna kick your beard off," and it was brief, but I had to rewatch it. It was the Zapruder film of my week. It was back and to the left. He kicked
So just,
the ever loving shit out of it.
just
He kicked the dog shit out of it.
you know.
Just, it was so sweet, like, back up. And it was, I said, Swerve Strickland. Isaiah Swerve Strickland, whatever the fuck. You did this for us. There were little South African children that cheered when he kicked that boy in the face. Bah!
So
Like the music from, yeah.
So just
You saw children who are in terrible situations right now. See Swerve Strickland kick that man in the face, and they said,
say,
"I
you
can
know
last
what?
another day.
I can do it.
do it one more day.
I can do
If-
it.
I can do it." And thank you, Swerve, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for giving us a late Black History Month Juneteenth present,
So just
kicking Jack Perry in the motherfucking face. Swerve, you
said you are
zero.
you are the greatest AEW champion
of all
of
time.
all time.
Of all time.
All
You
time.
You
Matter
recognize
of fact, I will go so far as to say you are the greatest champion of all.
of all of them.
All
All
of
of them. Like
Out of any promotion, you are the greatest champion.
yes,
out of all of them.
AEW has like 50, 11 damn title belts, but none of them mean more than the one wrapped around Swerve Strickland's waist, because Swerve Strickland kicked Jack Perry in the face.
Because yes, that belt is
That-
attached to the foot that went
Of the
across
man.
that went across
Yes.
that face.
And I mean,
That just
I'm so glad the camera angle was there, because if I'd have missed that kick, I'd have been like, you know what? I don't want to play no more. Fuck AEW and everybody it stands for. But no, the camera was right there and caught every moment. Like Swerve did an extension on the foot. Like, do y'all understand? He hit it with the Dragon Bruce Lee, hi-ya, right across his jaw meat. And I
it was
cheered.
just
I know little children. I think my grandson said that was what he wanted for his birthday present, and he got it. And I showed it to him over and over and over again. I said, Swerve Strickland kicked that boy in the face for you. For you. Because in this house, there's always time for Jack Perry slander. And from now on, there will always be time Jack Perry getting kicked in the face. I don't know, like seriously, young children will be raised in a world where Swerve
Yeah.
Strickland kicked that man in the face. He just
like,
can't. He
even
just. You know what I'm saying?
say even 20 years from now, 30,
Yes.
40, 50 years from now,
Yes.
that will be the greatest moment in AEW history.
The greatest. And I mean, considering the fact that they wrung every bit of everything out of us in hour one by giving us a match so fucking long. Listen,
So look here, I
don't have words for how long that match was, but it was all made right when Swerve Strickland kicked that boy in the face. Like
it was
the universe spoke and
so
said, yes,
the
we will
universe said, you
get
know
this
what, you know what,
Yeah.
you know
Okay.
y'all sat through this hour. You know what? Let me give you this. Let me give you this.
Let me kick you in the face. Let me give y'all Swerve Strickland getting kicked in the face. And Swerve Strickland
you know,
kicking Jack Perry in the face. Not just
So just to reward your patience.
here you go.
Here you go.
Whack right across
just
and not just
right in that jaw meat.
right in the jaw. Like it was picture perfect. It was literally picture perfect. I need somebody to get that picture. I need somebody to get the picture of Swerve Strickland's foot in Jack Perry's face. Because why is Jack Perry? We keep
Why?
asking
Why?
this question every
Why?
week.
Why?
Every
looks
week
like-
we ask this
I
question.
swear-
Why
I swear.
is Jack Perry?
He looks like the dude from that '70s show. But like as a cashier at a grocery store. You know what I mean? Like
Isn't
that's
it-
like
That's Danny.
like,
Are you
like,
talking
like,
about Danny Masterson? Yeah.
like a Danny yeah, that's his name. Like Danny Masterson was like a grocery bagger. That's what he looked
Yes. Yes. It's Jack Perry why are they still trying to make him a thing? Why? Every week we have to go through this. This is how this shakes out. The Bucks look ridiculous.
like. Of course.
Okay. They look like fleas off of Chris Jericho's back if Chris Jericho was the monster from Cloverfield. That's what they look like right now. And then they hook up with Okada, who, hey man, $4 million a year for this, buddy. $4 million a year. Had you signed early, you would have just been going through NXT, in which case you would have been rainmakering Trick Williams, or you would be on the main roster, rainmakering, I don't know, anybody. You would probably have your own little stable right about now, but you got
But
$4 million in your AEW, buddy.
But instead, you'd rather hang out with two well-dressed hamsters.
And then to top
Hey
off
man, I guess you got to go where the money is.
to top off this NWO on like, I don't know, tapeworm. Like if the NWO all swallowed tapeworms, this is what they would look like. Like it would be the
Like
new world
the
tapeworms.
anorexic,
To top all
the
anorexic.
anorexic NWO.
Yeah, the anorexo WO. Like to top all of this off, in this tough guy stable, y'all have Jack Perry.
Jack, mother. But y'all
I
forget,
don't.
y'all forget that
Not gonna,
he used to
can't
go
make him a
by
thing.
he used to go by Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy. Like
You're not gonna
he
make him a
looked
thing.
like his
You can't make
whole-
him a thing.
His whole ring gear made him look like just a homeless Tarzan. And Tarzan already
The cat
lived in the
used to wear a
jungle.
loincloth. There's a cat that used to wear an actual loincloth. You can't. Jack Perry is not gonna be a thing. Okay. We say this every week. Y'all think we hating? We are. Angry and I have made it abundantly clear. We absolutely loathe Jack Perry as a staff record label in a motherfucking crew. We have made this clear. We have said this. This is not a secret. We're ready for the backlash. There
Like
is
when-
no redeeming qualities of Jack Perry. None. He needs
Like
just
when I first saw him, and I gave him a chance. I
Like-
gave him a chance, and just like everybody else, gave him a chance.
we
Just
gave him a
like
chance.
every time I see somebody new I've never seen, I give him a chance.
And it just
And
it just
it
it just
it,
it just it,
nothing
It
about it just didn't click.
it never
And
worked.
then and
It
and
never worked.
then when he switched and became a heel, I thought, okay, maybe this will make him a little bit more interesting.
No.
Because for whatever reason, I just
How do you make
something
plain
about it.
dip? How do you make plain unseasoned dip more boring? Is there a way
ask Kane
to
Man.
make
Ask
anything?
Ask Adam Page.
Oh, and that's the other one. Oh, good old Adam. Good old Adam Page. Like, he's another one. He's there. He's
And,
there.
And again,
He's right there.
starting the whole thing up with Swerve again. It's like, why?
Why?
Why? I don't
He
I don't
beat
get
you
that.
three.
Because I mean,
He beat you 3 damn times.
and
3.
every time he keep coming back.
Like, and
Like,
Hangman
I mean-
Adam Page is starting to bulk out, but I don't think he's Magnum TA. I don't think he's Magnum PI. I think he's Magnum fuck you. I do. That mustache is not doing
There's nothing Magnum. There's nothing Magnum about
nothing.
I
He
mean,
darkened his hair and nobody gave a fuck. He started wearing leather jackets. Nobody gave a fuck. He grew that fucking Omni-Man mustache. And nobody
Yeah.
cared. He is walking around here with the Think Mark mustache.
yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. The fuck? Right?
Nobody gives two.
He
a
walked
man
his
fucks.
monkey ass out there. He literally walked his monkey ass out there. And I said, oh, God. There was 4 of them, wasn't it? Or there was another one, wasn't it? Like, it was one of those things where you saw it and
And as soon as you looked away, it just exited
Oh,
out your mind.
it was like, no, this couldn't possibly be happening. And then you see his music hasn't changed. He don't even act like the Hangman. Like, bruh, switch up your gimmick. Go to, hey, a hangman can be an assassin. Put on a suit, shave that funky ass porn stash, shave it, do something. Like,
Look at with few exceptions, with few exceptions, a lot of wrestling themes today are just suck.
it just and listen,
That's whole fucking Death Rebel theme.
I need them to see.
But that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother. If you're gonna keep making these damn things, Jim Johnson is still working. I mean, still out there. Jim Johnson
his thing.
still out there doing this thing. He's the one that gave me the original Goldust theme, and I've loved him ever since. Meanwhile, your music, it all sounds like butter biscuit ass. Like it's not giving what y'all think it's giving. I'm not impressed. Who has the best theme music going today? Roman Reigns, maybe. I think maybe Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes is cool because you can go, wow. They changed up AJ Styles music. I like the redneck hip hop. They don't want none. Like, I love being able to tell that motherfucker, hey boy, they don't want none.
They don't want none.
They don't want none. They don't want none.
So, and then Io Sky.
Io Sky,
So
obvious.
my personal favorite is Io Sky right now.
I love
So
Io. No words, sounds very futuristic and reminds me of an anime movie. Love the shit out of Io Sky's theme music. Man, the Judgment Day used to have some cool shit. I think Rhea's is kind of cool.
So Rhea's has a good one. No.
Yes.
The Judgment Day, I do like the Judgment Day. Joe Gacy has a great one.
Exactly. Of course, Joe Gacy has one. But
and
like,
of course, Gambit, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes,
he has a great one. And Chrissy, with Cult of
Personality. Yes. I kind of like Drew McIntyre's. It does make me think of, military maneuvers in Scotland, which is going to go really well when he's
we not forget, say his name and he appears.
I believe in Joe Andre. Like I love, like, but some of these theme songs are a biscuit bottle of ass. Like MJF's works for MJF. Now I wouldn't mind them putting a little bit more funk on it. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of breaks down. When MJF's music kind of breaks, it just sounds frat boyish. Like it's giving very it's giving very.
I mean, that's kind of his gimmick.
Yeah, very Jordan Belfort, extremely Jordan Belfort, very Jordan Belfort. But I would love to hear some funky, some real funky ass New York hip hop over that shit.
Oh, like yeah, look at man.
Who else? Like, you know what I mean? Let somebody bust a rhyme on this shit.
And, I just had a name in my head. Oh.
Now, Gambit, I'm gonna push back on you. L.A. night sounds exactly like Los Angeles at night. That's what it's supposed to sound like. All right, Randy Orton. Hearing voices in your ear is still sexy. Do y'all remember when Randy Orton used to walk out like he was a damn snake? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, like I remember that.
Just I'm the viper. I'm a whole ass viper, baby. They talk to me. Like, you know what I mean? So those are iconic theme songs. Hangman does not have an iconic theme song. He don't. It just the same. There. It sounds like a Yellowstone knockoff.
Like it's just there.
It's just there. It's just oh shit, it's him. The guy with the funky mustache.
It's like
that guy.
It's like music plays and it's like, wait, who's that? Oh. Wait,
that guy. Who?
Oh,
him?
Oh yeah, Adam Page.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. Now, everybody of course is gonna say Swerve's, because Swerve does have some cool ass theme music. Yeah. The new Bryan Danielson's theme music is sexy as hell because it kind of breaks down. It takes that and it just like it's cool. I like it.
Yeah. And
what is the young?
Add a little beat to it, a little funk to it, you know.
Yes. But what is the Young Bucks? It's music. It's fucking music. It's the shit they pump in the damn like elevators. It's the shit that you hear when you're on hold. The Bucks music is the shit you hear when you get ready to call your credit card company and they say please hold for the next available representative. It's the Bucks music.
Like it's like the girl from Empanita, you know. You know what I mean?
Did you just say the fucking girl from Empanita?
It's the Bucks. It's our AEW champions, the Bucks.
Not the girl from Ipanema. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Ipanema. Oh my god. Hey man, who's that coming down the street? The Bucks. What's that playing? The girl from Ipanema. And they don't listen again. The WO does not look threatening. They don't look like a threat at all. They don't. I'm sorry.
No, they're not.
Where's Okada's Rainmaker music that he used to have when he was in Japan? Like
in
he
Japan?
don't even. This is
it's
the stuff
still in Japan.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
still
shit
in Japan where his ass should be.
Yeah, this shit is the shit that pisses me off about when they brought Okada on, because Okada as the Rainmaker was the only reason I even liked the motherfucker. You know, he was standard issue white meat baby face over in Japan, right. But that now it's just like it's Kazusuke Okada, an Okada boy. Man, the fuck, they ain't even special. It even
Yeah.
sounds it's just some dude that they just picked up on the way to the store. Like, hey man, you need a ride? Like, come on and get in the car. He ain't even special anymore. And again, Jack Perry ain't intimidating anybody. I'm sorry. Jack Perry could come out with death metal and he could black his eyes and black his lips like a goth character, and I'm still gonna catch him outside of the parking lot and punch him in his shit. Like he's not.
So no, because
He's not a
somebody
threat.
look at him and
Sorry.
just say, "Why is he dressed like Rhea Ripley?"
I,
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Rhea Ripley, if she grew a beard. Now, I will say this much: Christian Cage still has cool music. Christian Cage still
Yes.
has some cool music. Like, it really does. I
Yeah.
like seriously, he has some cool music. Like that I love that theme music. I still play it every once in a while. I've been trying to like replicate it, but I'm not really that good because I don't have a good ear like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be pretty cool. But I don't care what you put behind Hangman Adam Page, it ain't gonna work, man. Adam Page is not.
He just.
He's not. He's. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe. It just needs the right gimmick. I don't know.
He
it
really
just-
needs something.
But just
That-
something.
Listen, that man needs something. Like he need a scar on his face. He need more tattoos or something.
Like,
You know what
why,
I mean?
why is he? I mean,
Oh my
he
God.
just. It looks like Logan Paul if you get him off of Timu.
Can't stand you, man. Off of T-Boo? Logan Paul off of T-Boo.
Like that's the TikTok shop version of Logan Paul. I mean, come on, man. That's it's.
Why am I still? I'm sitting there talking to you, and there's a video about Brian Pumper is a whole ass weirdo in the porn industry. Like, come on, man, y'all gotta listen. I'm having an overload. I don't know if I can keep hanging out with y'all, man. This fucking man. Logan Paul, if you bought him on the TikTok shop, I ain't playing with y'all, man. And then
You know
while
I'm
you
right.
saying it, while
You
you
know I'm
saying
right.
it, I'm sitting there looking at a picture of Brian Pumper's weird ass.
Hey, you know I'm right.
Hey, listen, one day, I promise you, probably not on this show. I'll probably gonna have to do it at a late night show or something. But I would talk about the rise of Brian Pumper, the musician. I got to listen. Brian Pumper got now. They could use some of Brian Pumper's music at AEW. And again, for those of you who don't know who Brian Pumper is, he's an adult film star, but he also wants to be a rapper. Imagine if Lloyd Banks got really, really big and less talented. That's what Brian Pumper looks like. You know what I mean? Like that's like he's the only person I ever seen. Y'all know that those damn jewelry you get at like hair salons and shit. The shit that comes in the plastic. Now imagine buying a bunch of that and wearing it out amongst people. Like you go out with other human beings.
You mean like the shit
Oh,
that
shit.
you mean the shit that was on the Rock's vest?
Yes, that shit. Yes, that shit. Yes.
Like, okay, man.
Could you imagine? Like seriously,
Ain't nobody love his ass if he walked out like that.
I know there's a lot of white people like it's in the hair salon. Yes, go to a black hair care store. They always have jewelry. They have like Jesus pieces. and Michael Jordan numbers and death row pendants and shit like that. It's all fake. That shit ain't even silver. That shit is like like painted, whatever. It always has fake ass cubic zirconia diamonds. Now imagine buying all of that out. The bracelets, the rings, the necklaces. Imagine wearing them out in front of people where people can fucking see you. And imagine telling people it's real. It's real. That is Brian Pumper. Brian Pumper also makes rap music. Brian Pumper has a song, and I'm not making this up. I wish I was, but every time I think about it, if I ever play it, I'm gonna die laughing. I can't play it out loud because it'll be the last time y'all see me on Earth. He has a song called "How Do You Get to the Vagina?" Boom bap. How do you get to the? Just saying it makes me laugh. It's the stupidest, most sexist thing I've ever heard in my entire adult life. But I heard the song. When I heard the song, I was done. It's a song. I'm not playing. It's the refrain of the song is, how do you get to the vagina? How do you get to the vagina?
Oh God. Oh, sweet baby Ralph.
Now, no, I'm not playing it. I refuse to play that song. No. Absolutely the fuck not. Do y'all not like me in this world? I will die. I don't think my lungs could handle the amount of laughing I would have to do to hear, how do you get your vagina? Just saying it is giving me heart palpitations. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all, man. And that is even before you get to the Pumper dance. Because Brian Pumper has a dance.
Oh my God, no, bro.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Stop, Ron.
He does.
Please stop.
Yes, he does. No,
stop.
I am not.
Oh,
I am not. Brian Pumper has a dance. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Imagine hearing, how you get your vagina, boom, bap, with a person moving like they're trying to smack flies and also have a seizure at the same time. And this dude is swole meat for no reason whatsoever. Again, what would happen
for some
if
reason I thought for sure that this whole dance.
No.
No.
No, dog, I'm trying to tell you.
That's all dance.
That's the Pumper dance, man. I'm not playing. I would not. I swear to God, I wouldn't make up something like that. I swear for God, I would not make up something like that. If you try to smack mosquitoes and have a seizure at the same fucking time, you get the Pumper dance. How to get your vagina? I hate it here, man. Brian Pumper, I'm serious. He looks like a bigger, imagine if Lloyd Banks just said, fuck rap, I'm going to the gym and stayed in the gym for the next 6 months.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
But for every muscle he got, he lost out on fucking talent. Like, he can't rap anymore. Look, that's Brian Pumper. And every time I look at Jack Perry, I call him the Brian Pumper of wrestling. I'm trying to tell y'all, I have these jokes I have these jokes loaded. And Jack Perry is the Brian Pumper of wrestling.
Oh my God.
There's no talent whatsoever, but he just keeps showing up at work every day. Like, dude,
he there.
We're trying to give you a hint.
But
you don't have to keep coming back. He's how to get to wrestling, boom, bap.
But he there though.
How to get the championship, boom.
And again, he there though. He ain't going
Y'all-
nowhere. He there.
Go on to YouTube and look
He
up
there,
Brian Pumper's music. He there.
He ain't going
He's
nowhere.
there.
He there.
He just keeps coming back. We like, hey
Like a
man,
bad case of herpes.
it defiance of every wrestling personality, every wrestling historian, anybody that's ever watched a good wrestling match. He keeps coming back.
He keep kicking out.
He just
He
keep
keep kicking out.
he keeps giving you the 2 count. He keeps giving you the 2 count, and then he give you with it. He hit you with the 2 count. How to get to vagina? Boom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We just think, oh man, this is the end of Jack Perry. This is it. We got him. 2 count. How to get to vagina? Boom. Hey,
Oh my god.
did Tony Khan suspend Jack Perry and send him to Japan? Yep, but he's still over there wrestling and still kicking out of 2. How to get to vagina? Boom. Well, we are over here literally going, curses, foiled again. We thought we got rid of him. With a whole, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months without seeing that motherfucker. Then I'm the scapegoat. How to get to vagina? Boom. He also has a song, Brian Pumper also has a song that starts off with I'm King Ding-a-leg, and he is hopping with his penis out in the video. I swear for God and for the white man, I wish I was making this shit up. I'm not. I went on, listen, y'all talk about the dark, I went on the Pumper web one time, long, I feel like Bad Ape in War of the Planet of the Apes. I went down the Pumper Road long time ago. I was down the Pumper. I went down the Pumper a long time. It was a long time. And I saw and heard some shit I probably should have never heard. I was too young to hear it. That's what King Ding Lang, like grown ass man hopping on the bed, making 2 porn actresses say King Ding. Come on, man. How to get to vagina? This man had a war. He had a war of words with Fabulous. And Fabulous was making fun of him by putting on aluminum foil and shit. How to get to vagina? Boom, pow. And
Yo,
it's like, hold on, is that
Where the fuck you hear this shit at?
I told you. I went down the dark Pumper web. And dog, I'm so glad I got out of that. It was dangerous down there, man. I'm sorry. It's dark down there, man. It is untalented. Just a swole meat dude for no reason whatsoever talking about how to get to vagina. Like, it's that man music. Listen, I want y'all to understand something. Y'all think me and Angry make this shit up as we go along? No. The
No.
can the ass scale has been in circulation long before Angry and I even met. Because Angry would look at this something and go, that is disgusting. That's the worst shit I ever seen, but I don't know what else to call it. I would see something and go, what the fuck was that? I don't even know what to call that. Then we got together, it was like, can of ass. We both looked at each other in the face and said, can of ass. And then we tried it out. We handed out 1 can of ass because we thought, oh, that'd be the end of it. Nobody will top this. And then somebody said, I heard y'all was giving out them cans of ass. Watch this. We had to keep upping the score. That's when we got to 10-pack of ass. Do y'all understand? That was a culmination of 4 years worth of work between the 2 of us. We was out here.
It.
What?
I found it. I found it.
Don't do it, man.
I found
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to tell you. Do not do it.
Oh, I
Don't
found
do it.
it. I found
How did you get so much?
it. Oh, look here. All right. I'm gonna put it like this. All right. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play while we're on the air. I'm not gonna play while we record. I'm not gonna do it. But the split second that this live is over and that record button has stopped, I'm hitting play. I promise you. I guarantee that shit.
You found the song?
I found it. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it.
Hey, I know Brian Pumper ain't gonna give a fuck. We done get all of Jack Perry's greatest wrestling moments and put that if you and don't think I won't. Don't. And since I know TikTok won't let me upload the shit, I'll put the shit on fucking Instagram and YouTube. All of Jack Perry's greatest wrestling moments with how to get to vagina.
Oh yeah. Woo. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to tell
now
y'all.
I have a goal. I have a goal now. As soon as we reach the end of the show. Oh man. So now we are at the top of the hour. Let's reset this.
Let's reset
time.
the show. Hey, this is Superplex Party on GCPR. Yeah, I am Thomas Bishop, and he's angry. Oh my God, we just got kicked off of fucking TikTok. Why did we get kicked off? The hell,
Due
man.
to inactivity.
Inactivity. What in the ass? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe
I'll
we
get
weren't.
that, but let's go back on it again.
Yeah, but I am Thomas DeVilla Bishop. He is angry IT nerd. We said his name. He appeared, and he believes in Brian Pumper. All right, so let's go over to the fan.
Brian Mickey Ficky Pumper. Anyway, so now.
Now we have to ask ourselves, is Brian Pumper the Jack Perry of porn, or is Jack Perry the Brian Pumper of wrestling? Like,
yes. Just,
yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's probably going to be the name of this damn episode.
Yes.
It's gonna be Jack or Brian. People are like, you talk about Jack Perry and Brian Danielson? No, Jack Perry or Brian Pumper, motherfucker. Which one are we? Which one are we?
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait, man. Like, I'm dancing. How did you get to the vagina?
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, y'all listen.
All right, so now since
let's
we're
go
here at the top of the hour, so let's talk about one thing. Let's start with this. All right. What's wrestler that we need to put some respect on their name?
Oh my God. Obafemi is a goddamn threat, and Obafemi is just to hide your kids, hide your wife. I need y'all to.
So look at man.
Obafemi, he's that motherfucker, man.
So look, Obafemi,
This should be
that man. He is a menace to your manhood.
He really is. It should be wrong to be that goddamn big and powerful.
Like
we were talking about this last week. Obafemi is throwing grown ass men.
He literally. I mean, all right. He just straight up lifted Wesley and spin that motherfucker like a helicopter.
Spun him.
Like just.
It's not. Here's the thing. It's not whether or not Obafemi will win the NXT championship. It's just a matter of time. But until such time, we got to appreciate the fact that Obafemi, that is a very, very, very powerful fucking Nigerian man.
He's a very large and very strong individual.
Listen, that motherfucker, y'all can call him green if you want to. Obafemi is a fucking menace. And hey, fail to abide. Don't do that.
Oh,
don't do that.
Look at man.
No.
Look at we have discussed every one of our fears of the Samoan werewolf. Okay,
I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid if you ever put Obafemi, Braun Breaker, and Jacob Fatu in the ring at the same time, I'm afraid for my children's future because I don't think there'll be a planet afterwards. That's
I would say
entirely too much angry meat in one
So,
fucking.
I would
And
say
they
the
reference
funniest thing.
across the spectrum. A black man, a white man, and a Samoan man walk into it like no,
So I would say the funniest thing I heard somebody say about him was that I scrolled this video on TikTok and it was a clip of some guys recording a podcast, and they said that and looking at all Jacob Fatu's matches and everything like that, he said, "Oh man, he's amazing in the ring, blah 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 blah. You know, he doesn't have a bad match." And somebody else said, "Man, that man got 7 kids. He can't afford to have a bad match."
He can't. He can't. Listen, Jacob Fatu does 2 things well. Hit it. It doesn't matter what it is. He hits it. Like Roman Reigns can no longer. It's Chrissy. It's called Ghost Claw Productions Radio over on YouTube. Like Jacob Fatu has 4 children. Roman has 6, including 2 sets of twins, which is the scariest thing I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns is like Carmelo Anthony Carmelo Hayes when it comes to making children. He don't miss. Roman had to be the head of the table because his goddamn table's so long. But Jacob Fatu got 4 cheering out there. 4. That means that man. Somebody said, "Mr. Fatu, please lay on top of me and make babies." He got Samoan werewolf cubs. That's not
Erware.
And I don't know whether or not Obafemi has even started having children, but Obafemi's children and Jacob Fatu's children hanging out, they can't get married. Like if Jacob Fatu got 4 boys and Obafemi got 4 girls,
No, he
and they're
got
like
7.
Oh, Obafemi
No, Jacob Fatu
has 7 kids?
Yeah.
Shite.
That's why he can't afford to have a bad match.
He can't. He really can't.
Literally can't afford.
That's what. Listen, y'all. I loved him in MLW because they was paying him. Like if that man had been doing that for free with 7 kids, I'd have been like, Jacob, if you don't check your ass to the WWE, I'm not ready. The fuck you not? You ready now? Leave. Vince would have never hired motherfucking Jacob Fatu. And he would have had Obafemi dressed like Saba Simba by now. No. No. The fuck no. Absolutely the fuck not. Don't do that. Like, that's... Now, I would like to... You know what would be stupid? Vince would have put Obafemi in a tag team with Almost. He'd have called him Almost Famous.
They're almost Femi. They're the almost Femi. Hey, Trips, we got a new tag team. We call them almost Femi.
So no.
Oh,
No events. It wouldn't be Obafemi. He would just call him Femi.
Yeah.
Cut him down to Oba. I like Oba.
Oba.
Oba and Almost. We'll put them together. It's gonna be fantastic.
Anybody want to see that shit, man? But like, Obafemi is a fucking menace. That motherfucker is a menace. It should be unfair to be that goddamn powerful. Like, and just to watch him wrestle, you know, some people say certain things are a joy to watch. Watching him toss Wesley was not fun. Like, I felt bad for Wesley. Wesley can go and we said this last week. Wesley can drive a car. He could go and rent a car and drive it.
Yeah. He is
being tossed about. He's a grown ass man.
He's a grown ass adult man that makes grown ass adult money. And he is just getting thrown and tossed.
Being tossed around like his ass is a bag of fucking peanuts.
Like and
that's the thing.
Being flipped and twisted like fucking pizza dough.
If it was just Wes Lee that was getting that treatment, no, I'd be all right. But what of them dudes from the university, Chase University guys got tossed this week? That's not fair. That's not gangster. That's not.
And the thing is, and the dude, and the guy from Chase U was the same size as Oba. It didn't matter.
It didn't fucking matter.
It didn't matter. As soon as Oba got
Oba
him in,
said,
Oba said, "Here, hold my beer." Shoot, flung his ass too.
listen, Obafemi is the reason people fear diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's what they need to just call
Yeah.
it. He is diversity, equity, and inclusion in real form. He's the one that gives white boys nightmares. Ah, Obafemi.
Oh God.
Like, Obafemi, I'm dead ass. Obafemi was scared of the Irish white guy. Like, you ain't let that, can't let
Oh
all
my
that
God,
in the
it's a
house.
black guy.
It's like, he's the black guy that comes with the package.
Yes.
Like, he's scary.
Yeah.
Like, Obafemi.
He's like, oh God,
They-
Obafemi.
I just want to know, how do you break, because it's obvious he's going to win the NXT championship, which
Obviously.
means
yes.
either fucking Ethan Page or Trick Williams is going to have to meet that motherfucker. And that's not a prospect I'd be looking forward to if I was either one of those men. Because I don't think whoop that Trick is going to work well on him. Like, you remember that time they had that face off? Trick Williams had the NXT championship. Obafemi had the North American title, and Obafemi looked at that title, and then Trick Williams kind of like, kind of left. Like, hey, bro, what are you looking at? Like, yo, shit. And when I wanted,
All
like,
I'll say is this. Trick had a longer NXT title run than he did with the North American title.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. And speaking of the inevitable fucking you up, Gunther finally confronted Damian Priest this week.
Oh yeah.
And Gunther is the perfect asshole. A pattern like yo,
That
getting
is
up
true.
to the championship be like this. It's going to be, he fucking called Damian Priest out. Damian Priest almost became straight Puerto Rican, like in fucking Judgment Day, dog. What the fuck you just say to me? He was
He
about
said,
to hit him.
no, fuck that. What'd you say?
What the fuck you say to me? Huh? I heard you out there talking shit. Hold on. Did my ears deceive me? Did you just say something smart? Do you want to take this parking lot?
Is Damian Priest gonna have to choke a bitch?
I'm gonna have to get out this car and choke him.
I think Damian Priest is gonna have to choke a bitch. Like
I have to choke a bitch.
I try to be nice. I try to be friendly.
But they just
but it just keep
won't let
pushing
me. Like, he really, like, Damian Priest was really and see, the thing about it is, people think that because Gunther is so good in the ring, he can't talk. No, he comes off as the snide asshole. But the problem with him coming off as a snide asshole is he can back all that shit up.
Yeah.
Again,
That's the
Damian
thing.
Priest makes the ordinary look fucking brutal. I cannot stress this
Yes.
enough. People have had some of their very best matches with this man, but they have not been fun for everybody.
Not at
shit
all.
Not fun to look at outside. Some people have ended up with taco meat chest, like they whole chest look like a blooming onion. This motherfucker is busting out capillaries in your nipples. That's not a thing that you say that you could do to a human being without people going, ew. The man, listen,
Like, look, you
chop
can't
dogs
say,
today.
look, you can't chop somebody like that and you not just flinch.
Like,
Like just
and I know, like, for example, the first time Gunther wrestled Sheamus, everybody looked at Sheamus' chest like, this is not going to be fun.
oh,
Sheamus is an extra special white. It's like eggshell white and default setting had sex and made Sheamus. That motherfucker is white. So when we saw Gunther in the ring with him, all we could think is, oh my God, this man is about to be chopped.
He about to be red as hell.
This motherfucker's chest is gonna match his hair. We knew this. Sheamus knew this. That's what, like, it's banger after banger. I'm not banging in the ring with your big ass. Like, Gunther is the perfect heel. Gunther is the perfect heel. He
really is. He
really the
he
fucking
is
perfect heel. He comes off as a snide asshole. You want to beat him, but you can't. 11 o'clock.
Yeah, not only that, and if you happen to beat him,
yes.
that was a goddamn fight.
Oof. Here's the other thing. This is the part that I don't think people really understand about Gunther. Gunther could take that title off of Damian Priest and hold on to it for a hot minute because coming after him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming after him? Like, who's
Everybody
on the
coming
front?
after him, but
Gonna beat him.
all he do is just slap him away.
Yes, like, who the fuck gonna beat him? Who? Because not Damian Priest, but fucking Drew McIntyre has assured it that is this man gonna be suspended for a long goddamn time. Drew, all you had to do was apologize.
All you had to say, man.
I'm sorry.
Fine, I'm sorry.
2 words.
Or even you had to do it like you didn't even have to. You didn't even have to say it like you meant it. You just had to go. I'm
bad.
sorry.
Instead, he attacks the motherfuckers. That's the attack Pierce. And then fucking slam.
Come on, man.
This dude is such. There's absolutely.
Drew, you could have said you were sorry. You could have been an asshole about it.
But you could have said you were sorry.
But you could have said you were sorry.
Just
that way you got your match.
He just won't do it.
But he said, "Nah, son, fuck that.
I'm going out
fuck
on
that.
my shield, dog.
Said,
I'm
nah.
going out on my shit, man."
Said, "Nah, fuck that."
This
said,
is
look the give me my goddamn match.
This is the best Drew we've gotten in years.
Yes,
All of this
absolutely.
shit has been lead up. He is doing some of the absolute best work of his entire fucking career. And he is doing it in such a way that he just comes off as a dick. Like, don't nobody like him. The fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, man? People are literally going, the fuck is wrong with him? Why can't he just apologize? It's a simple thing. My bad, dog. I'm sorry.
He said, "Look, take a page out of our truth." Oh,
my
my
bad.
bad.
This motherfucker said, nah.
He said, "Nah, fuck that."
He just won't do it. And now it's going to cost him a match with CM Punk that everybody wants to see him have. And he's ready for it. CM Punk wants it. But Drew is like, nah, I'm not.
Unless this is some way to stretch it out because CM Punk is not
It's still injured. Yeah.
He's still healing up. So, all right, I get that. Then, but still, come on,
man. This is the best Drew we did.
But
this is the best Drew we've gotten.
Best Drew. This is the best Drew McIntyre. And
best Drew McIntyre we have gotten in a very, very long.
And if somehow these words happen to grace Drew's ears, please do not change. Please do not change. The only thing I will want to see change about you, Drew, is a belt around your waist.
Please, we got to get
the only thing. That's the only change.
Get a championship and then leave. Don't let nobody cash in on you. Just like, God damn it, or nobody cash in for a year. Just leave.
Just leave.
You
leave.
You the dumbass that cashed in early with your stupid ass. Like you,
like pull a Jey Uso or just yeet, roll
leave.
And run.
So Eric Rowan had me in tears this week. Eric Rowan gave the very, very, very best promo of his entire fucking career, and I was in tears. I was in fucking tears. I know that the Wyatt Six thing is supposed to be the spooky supernatural thing, but it's actually shaping up to be a very cathartic, emotional journey around the people who love Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? Like every week, people are coming out saying something more about, like it's Bo Dallas, set the roof on fire with the shit.
Yeah.
Now you got Eric Rowan, who those were real ass tears. That was real ass tears. That was some real ass tears, and to see to listen to him tell the story about how he lost one brother, somebody who he traveled with, somebody he had been hanging with, somebody they knew about each other's families and stuff like that. And that really hurt, but he was getting over it, and then he loses the other one, and then he starts crying. I was like, yo, man, this is some real shit here. I don't know if we're going to see that level of just raw emotional promos in any place else but WWE, because we still haven't even talked to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is supposed to be part of the Wyatt Six, and they still haven't talked to her, and that is going to.
Well, like she's still out for. Well, she had a cancer surgery, and she also had a baby.
But they showed her in training. She's in training.
She's training to come back. Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine this thing has become more than just the Wyatt Six, which I think is the reason people haven't let go of it. They haven't. They're still with it. They're still with it because it's kind of like giving the fans a way to grieve Bray Wyatt. It really is. It's really giving people a way to grieve Bray Wyatt. Bo Dallas started it off. Eric Rowan.
It seems to me it's their way to say goodbye, and also just like how you said, is their catharsis.
Yes.
It's their grieving. It's a way to kind of tell how they feel and get all that out of their chest. Get that off the chest.
Yeah, it is the rawest thing, though.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Eric Rowan to cry like that. That got me. Oh my goodness, that got me. I was not prepared for that. I wasn't. Like, I knew he was going to talk about it, and of course it was Uncle Howdy that was interviewing him. But here's Eric Rowan just pouring out his soul. I don't know what that man's real name is, but that was not Eric Rowan. That wasn't Eric Redbeard that was doing that promo. That was a real human being. Like, it was so much more than just a promo. Because we heard from Bo Dallas, who was Bray Wyatt's brother. Now we're hearing from somebody who worked with him, somebody who, hanging and banging on the road, stuff like that. And he is talking about the loss of not only Wyndham Rotunda, but Michael Huber, a.k.a. Brody Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper. And that just, like, it almost sounded like he's been holding on to this since the death of Brody Lee. Like, he didn't, I don't think it,
he
which
probably
is,
has, because he probably never had any kind of way or anyone to talk to or say this to.
No, because Eric
or anybody that would.
Remember when Eric Redbeard did that tribute to Brody show on AEW? All he did was really like hold up a sign, like he held up a sign that said, we'll miss you, Brody Lee, or we love you, Brody Lee, or whatever. So, and AEW never really gave him a chance to talk about it. But like here in WWE, he's really getting a chance to, for like the first time, we're actually getting a chance to listen to Eric Rowan talk about the loss of both Brody Lee and Bray Wyatt. And it is something, man. It is, I teared up. I ain't even going front. I teared up. I said, yo, man, he is really putting this out there. So, I think that's why, despite what Jim Cornette says, because I know he doesn't like the spooky supernatural bullshit, right? I know it. But I think despite that, this is the reason people are still so excited for the Wyatt Six, because what they're looking at, this is Bray's creation. They're not going to let this fade. They're not. And with Vince being out of the way, we don't have to worry about the pitfalls that happened to Bray Wyatt before he was fired and came back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wish Bray Wyatt had this version WWE before he left. Like, there's a part of me that really wishes that scandal with Vince McMahon had happened like during the pandemic, because that way Bray Wyatt would have been able to actually finish his story. I won't say that he would still be with us, but we would have got a lot more years of Bray Wyatt. He was gone out of the WWE for what, 2 years, 3 years, or something like that. What, like 2 or 3 years?
Back
It came back
2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
So it's like
we
3 years.
about 3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So imagine if we had had 3 more years of Bray Wyatt under the leadership of Triple H. Like, Triple H would have probably tell him, hey, rein it back. But I don't even think Bray Wyatt wanted to go as spooky as he did. I think Bray Wyatt, he didn't want to be this unstoppable monster and shit. He wanted to watch the Fiend evolve. And that's where we would have been well in the Wyatt 6 era with the Bray Wyatt had that happened. And people like Eric Rowan, you know, would have had another chance to really work with Bray. You know, like I said, I don't know if it would have mattered in the end. You know,
Right.
I don't know if it would have prolonged his life, but I do know had we had Bray Wyatt under the tutelage of Triple H like we have now, this Wyatt 6 thing would be as big as the Bloodline. It absolutely would 100% would have been as big as the Bloodline. And we didn't get that. So we're getting these stories from people who, at the end of the day, people loved Wyndham Rotunda. There's no two other ways about it. At the end of the day, people loved Wyndham Rotunda. You know, he was kind of like everybody's everyman. You know, he was extremely, massively creative. He was good in the ring. He came from a strong lineage of wrestlers. And, you know, he almost felt like he belonged to all of us. Like, in some way, shape, or fashion, whether you was a fan of Husky Harris, whether you were a fan of the original Bray Wyatt character with the Wyatt family, whether you were a fan of the Firefly Funhouse, whether you were a fan of the Fiend, whether you were a fan of anything that he would have done, people would have gravitated towards Bray Wyatt because they loved him so much. To see that in Eric Rowan's face, just, I'm telling you, man, I teared up. Like, that was just, I don't really have the words. Like, I don't have the words to describe how incredible that was. I don't. It just, it defies comprehension how great that was. And then later on, Chad Gable, who we knew he was going to hook up with the Creed brothers, and he hooked up with the Creed brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, look what happens. They beat up Bo Dallas, and the Wyatt 6 show up. And again, this is what I mean when I say they're not the fans are not going to let this fail. I do not think the fans are going to let this fail. I don't. I think the fans are going to sustain this for as long as humanly possible because we're still holding on to that one ember, that one spark of Bray Wyatt. We're still right there. We are still part of the Fireflies. We are still following the Buzzards. I think this is going to sustain it for a very long time because, like I said, people just miss Bray, man. Like, I was thinking about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that match that Bray had when he tag teamed with Roman Reigns against, like, Sheamus and whatever the fuck his name was? And Bray did the Sister Abigail and was pinning the dude and then pointed. And fucking Roman Reigns fucking speared the dog shit out of Sheamus. It's shit like that, man. It's like, damn, that was unusual. Like, you look back on it now, you go, what the fuck? That was wild. These two dudes did not like each other. Here they are in a tag team. Sister Abigail. And then he's pitted it. 1, 2. And he points. And fucking Roman just speared the dog shit out of fucking Sheamus. And then they stood up and looked at each other. You know what I mean? Like, that was supposed to be a generational, like, Titanic battle. That was supposed to be our Shawn and Bret. Our Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. It was supposed to be Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns. They supposed to be wrestling at WrestleMania 40 for a title or something. You know, we didn't get that, man. We didn't get that, and I kind of feel like we lost something. I haven't felt a wrestling death like this in a long damn time, and now I know we're not the only ones still missing this dude. Because Eric Rowan is out there just like I said, man. He was, woo, that shit had me in tears. But over to SmackDown, still no sighting of Roman Reigns.
No, but I'm excited to see how this new bloodline is coming along.
We ain't even get a Jimmy Uso sighting yet.
No, not yet.
How bad did fucking Solo and Tama Tonga beat the fuck out of Jimmy Uso? Like, he ain't been on the scene since. Bruh, man,
no, he has not. He's been gone.
Beat the oos out his ass. Like, they beat the shit out of him, man. We ain't even got a Titantron where it's like, I'll be back, oos. Like, nothing. Like, they beat the shit out of him.
Just Solo.
That motherfucker, the Shadow Realm.
As soon as Solo fingered him, that was it.
That was pretty much the fucking end of it, man. Samoan spiked that motherfucker back to American Samoa. God damn, he ain't even nothing. Like he ain't even phoned it in.
Like
he see the crowd.
Like nothing. Just
nothing.
Not even there for his wife. Just
nothing. Naomi out there wrestling her motherfucking ass off. This dude is gone. Like he extra crispy gone. Like he gone. Fuck is he? Like ain't nobody see no hide or hair in this motherfucker. Like it's just.
I'm definitely I'm loving this whole new bloodline. See how it's going. You know, Tongaloa
Yes.
definitely needs some.
Oh, that boy needs some work.
He needs a little bit of work.
Tongaloa. I'm still mad that man missed a whole set of nuts. I'm mad. I'm really upset. Like, there are parts of me that, like, I get mad about shit every once in a while, and that's one of the things I'll just find myself ranting in the house, saying, "Miss some nuts." They were right there.
So just
the skid mark was right there. Like, how do you miss that? Like, how do you? Tongaloa needs some work. I think that's probably why they ain't letting him on the mic. They ain't let him do no ring work yet. They're like, hey, Tonga, you gotta tighten that up. That shit was the
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Okay, we're gonna have Tama Tonga go out. We're just gonna have you walk to the ring with him, and we're just gonna have you observe.
Just watch.
Just observe.
Don't move. Just stay over there. And I think because Tongaloa knows how to wrestle, of course he does.
Yeah, he does.
Wasn't he in Gorillas of? Wasn't he in the Gorillas of Destiny? Yeah, with his brother.
I thought it was like Gorillas of War, but yeah, probably
I don't know.
Of Destiny. I just know it was Gorillas of something.
It was the Gorillas of something. Like I didn't know what.
Obviously he can. You know
exactly. He's nervous, and I don't know why.
And I get it. You know.
You wrestled in the Tokyo Dome, though. What are you nervous about?
Well,
you mean
here's the thing.
You wrestle in the Tokyo Dome, but you can't wrestle. You can't wrestle in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, see, at that point, he's been used to it. He's used to that crowd. He's used to the Tokyo Dome. He's used to it. He knows it. He's familiar with it. This is something a whole new territory for him. Now, while Tama Tonga has kind of acclimated, a lot better, and come along, quicker.
Yes.
It's just taking him a little bit longer.
Which means we probably won't get what's the 7-footer one?
Hickaloa.
We can't get him. We can't, because if Tongaloa is getting nervous in front of these fucking people, Hickly Ho is just it's cancel Christmas. You cancel fucking Christmas. You 7 feet tall and you got to wrestle in front of people in Minnesota. Like, ain't nobody. Like, hey man, step your game up.
7 foot tall did you see actually wrestle? Like actually wrestle, like wrestle.
I mean, Andre back in the day. I am still shocked when you go back and watch 70s wrestling matches with Andre the Giant and that motherfucker's doing arm drags. That is the scariest shit I ever seen in my life. Can you imagine being arm dragged by Andre the Giant? Not Andre the Giant before he died. I'm talking about Andre the Giant, the young, quick, nimble. This motherfucker leapfrogs up to the ceiling. He's doing drop downs. A drop kick from him, like I would never, like I don't know what man, I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Harley Race. He did a fucking drop down. Harley Race went over the top of. He got up and did a fucking drop kick in Harley Race's face. I know Harley, mind you, this is the same Harley Race that was in a car accident that killed his wife and unborn son, and left his ass almost without a foot. And I know damn well he saw that same fucking headlights when he like Andre the Giant's feet coming at you with a drop kick. Like
What you talking about? You probably didn't see anything because that foot's so big.
That motherfucker. Listen,
Said Andre's foot probably so big he didn't even see shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
the only thing he just saw his bottom. He just saw tread.
Bottom of his feet. Yes.
That's all he saw was just tread.
I need people to understand something. Do not let Big Bill and fucking what is it? The basketball player with the tiny ass head, and almost and all of them. Please do not let them fool you. Young Andre was that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Young Andre
Singh. Don't.
Satnam Platinum Singh or whatever the fuck his name is. Young Andre was that motherfucker, man. I'm not bullshitting. Young Andre was on that book. That motherfucker.
Andre was him.
He was that. He was him. That motherfucker was doing arm drags. Arm drags. He was doing float over. You know what I mean? Like he was doing float over shit. Right. He wasn't just in the corner and slapping you in the fucking chest. Andre was out here doing suplexes and doing fucking ground and pound. Like he was submission maneuvers from Andre the Giant.
Like he was doing that, yeah.
Like so, the bar is set really, really fucking high at this point. The bar is set entirely too fucking high if you really want to be truthful about it. The motherfucking bar was set so high that the devil couldn't reach it, right? And an arm drag from Andre should scare anybody because you don't know where he gonna drag you to. He doing it, motherfucker. He could easily put your ass in the first row.
Yeah.
You out here trying to wrestle Andre the Giant in a 60-minute Iron Man match, and this motherfucker decided to just toss your ass in the front row with some white boy from Milwaukee's fucking popcorn. Just yep, there he went. Go ahead and get him. He's in the front row. So if Hikuleo can at least do some of that, we'd be fine. Like we knew Big Show wasn't gonna do none of that shit. Now, when he was the Giant in WCW, yeah, he tried it. You know, he tried some drop downs and leapfrogs and shit.
No, remember he used to do missile drop kicks. You know, until they told him, he had to stop doing that.
Yeah, because 7 foot, 400 some odd pound of white man coming off of the top rope that's
scary.
Listen, that's the shit that caused the damn civil rights movement. That I'm not. Motherfucker saw that shit and was like, "Hey man, we gotta have the civil rights movement." 7 foot tall white man coming off the top rope. Like, who signed up for that? You see some shit like that, you go, "We shall overcome." Ain't nobody playing with you. Nobody's
bullshit.
Bullshit. If I see a 7 foot tall, 400 pound white man come off the top rope, I'm just rethinking what the fuck else I was supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. Like maybe I could be a comic book shop owner. I'm not staying for that. For that? No, I'm good.
Said that'd be something you would you do everything you can to pull a Samoa Joe. Nope. And just
nope. So, but Andre was doing just regular schmegler ass drop kicks. And he was extending his body, which is like, you shouldn't do that, Andre. You are jumping up and extending your entire body. You are 7'2". Please don't do that. Don't do that, Andre. Andre, please don't. These people would like to go home to their families.
Andre,
And we
please
understand.
don't.
We
You gotta stop. You gotta
gotta
stop.
we understand kayfabe exists, but Andre, don't do that. That's gonna hurt, Andre. That's gonna hurt somebody really, really bad. Don't do that. So, I mean, Hikalelo. God damn, I can't pronounce his boy name.
Hikalea.
Yeah,
Or
Hikalea.
Hikalua.
Hikala. Hey
One of those
man,
two. I can't.
he hicka you and hicka me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't put that. Don't you don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do that. No, hicka to you, hicka to me. No, absolutely not. But if Tonga Loa needs training, then Hikalelo's gonna need to start at the performance center. He gonna have to start underneath a mask or something, because ain't nobody gonna. They could be like, man, how come he ain't in the bloodline? Look at the blood. Like I'm just saying,
So
like
look, man, have you seen that?
this motherfucker ain't wrestled in front of 25,000 at the Staples Center. Motherfucker, we gotta get him ready. You know, and I think maybe that's probably why they haven't done this bloodline civil war yet, because everybody, like Jacob Fatu is like sucking up all the air in the motherfucking bloodline now.
Yeah, it
Jacob,
is.
But we told everybody this was gonna happen. Did we not say this? Did we not say that Jacob Fatu has a sort of personality that
It overshadows everything.
listen, and his nickname is cooler than everybody else. Solo Sikoa does not have a cool nickname like the Samoan Werewolf. He ain't got it. Like
No,
he
absolutely not.
He ain't got that. He ain't got that. He does not have that cool nickname. What's your nickname? Samoan Werewolf. Solo, what's your nickname? Solo? I don't. That shit ain't intimidating.
Solo.
I mean, it's not like
head
look
of
at
the table.
Yeah, the head of the table. Like, look at all the enforcers that have ever been in fucking wrestling. You know, you had Big Bubba Rogers, and he was the enforcer. You had Curtis Hughes. He was the enforcer. The most famous enforcer of all was Arn Anderson, right? Solo Sikoa got the fucking title of enforcer, and that was it. That was it. Like that's what's popping in the hood.
The street champion.
Ain't nobody intimidated by that, man. Anybody, the street champion. You motherfucker, you might as well just say the neighborhood block champion. The fuck what are you talking about? You the street champion. Street champion of what? The fuck are you talking?
I'm the champion of 3rd and 5th.
Like you the champion on Sunset and Vine. Like you're not doing it, you know what I mean? So now
I'm the Main Street champion.
Think about it. He has a new one. He's giving Tamatanga, or whatchamacallit? Is that title, the enforcer title, what Jacob Fatu now has?
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, he's the new enforcer.
Yeah, the new enforcer. He's the new enforcer. Like, come on, man. Like, again, look at the person. When Solo was an enforcer, he didn't say much and he scared everybody. Jacob doesn't have to say anything. He just comes in. And that tilted. He's got Mick Foley vibes. He's got Mick Foley vibes when he does like that's some Mick Foley-esque shit.
And the motherfucker just comes out of nowhere, and then just when he beat up the world. He came out of nowhere and just beat the brakes off of DIY, and
he
then
beat DIY and
then he beat the brakes off of
Austin Theory.
Yeah.
He hit him with some side shit. That was not fair. Like
he beat the brakes off of everybody, cleared the whole entire ring, so Solo could come out. Like, yo, like that.
You said to him,
Solo never did no kind of shit like that for Roman.
Never. You never saw that shit before. You never saw anything like that before out of Solo. Like Solo wouldn't have cleared the fucking ring to help that man. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have done that. He,
No.
that. Like you got to be fucking kidding. Like you can't like come on man. Come on man. Like it just for Solo to have Jacob Fatu as his enforcer should be a cheat code.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu,
Yeah.
he took out the World Tag Team Champions by his goddamn self. Who the
Yes.
fuck does this? And not just any tag team. We ain't talking about biscuits and gravy. They just teamed for the first time together tonight.
No, we talk about DIY.
Fucking-
They're an established team.
They're established.
Like,
They're the World Tag Team Champions.
yes.
And Jacob said, fuck you and everybody that looks like you.
He goes, wait a second,
By his
hold my beer.
goddamn self.
He
He
goes,
did
hold my
this
beer.
by
And then all of a
his
sudden he
goddamn-
says, fuck your tag team. Fuck your championships. Fuck your titles. Fuck you. Fuck your stupid little boots. Fuck you.
I don't-
You know what I'm saying?
He went in, look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck them socks with the bell
Fuck
on
you,
it. Like
fuck
he
them
was,
shoes. Fuck them socks. Fuck them tights. Fuck your little vest. Fuck
he beat up
like, fuck
he
your
beat
beard.
up
Fuck your
World
like. Oh my god. Yeah, he
Tag
straight up disrespected everything
everything.
about DIY.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I love the fact that DIY are currently trying to RKO fucking Randy Orton, and they'll never get it. Listen, he's not called a Viper.
It's
Motherfuckers aware of shit.
I say it is. It's some of the best stuff that's going on Twitter right now. Yeah.
Yes. Stupid. It's the fact that Jacob did that alone. He
Yeah.
ran over Austin Theory,
Yes.
stumped his dumb ass in the ring, took out the World Tag Team Champions.
And
And
then
it
two,
even broke out the special shit.
and did
like-
not one but two of the most beautiful, perfect moonsaults that you will
I-
ever see.
Don't listen. That one he did the sit
That
out.
first one, the sit out moonsault.
I
Dog.
was like, why are they letting this man play with these kids? Like it's unfair what he is doing. And then he hit the hop up fucking moonsault on Tommaso Ciampa, which I don't know which one was more disrespectful. I don't know which one of the two of them was more fucking disrespectful.
I don't know.
Because I can tell you right
I
now,
don't know.
that's a toss up. That's a fucking toss up, man. This motherfucker, that goddamn sit out one, he hops to the top rope, sits on the fucking rope, flips the fuck over.
Yes.
Thank you for coming,
Like
fucking
he-
Johnny Gargano. Thank you.
like-
Just,
He sits down and does just a quick flip, and it's like, what? What?
and think about it. He disabled Tommaso Ciampa enough to where Ciampa couldn't stop him from flipping on fucking
Yes.
Like-
you think about it like that's right. Like,
Johnny Gargano sitting there going, help. Then he said, I'm going to the other one. Goes to the corner and does that 1, 2, 3 moonsault. The shit we
Yeah.
was talking about him doing in MLW. That beautiful
like he
ass.
does that triple jump moonsault.
It just, that's unfair.
Like that's the
Get out alone.
like he did. Like the first time I ever saw somebody do that, that was Sabu in ECW. Jacob Fatu has taken that same exact move and has made it beautiful.
It really, it wasn't, it's unfair that he did this to the World Tag Team Champions. That's two people. It's called a tag team. He
By
did
his
this
goddamn self.
by his goddamn self. He should have had the tag team titles at that. Just, and the winner of the World Tag Team Champions is Jacob Fatu. Jacob
Said,
Fatu. Jacob Fatu in his flop sweat. Like he
it's like
He
how,
did it by himself, man. And he did all that so that Solo could come in.
yeah.
It's kind of, it's giving very much
Like mob boss.
It's giving very, very much like Luca Brasi.
Yeah,
Like
like a
like
like a like a
Solo is
mob boss. Yeah,
yeah,
like a
Solo is fucking Vito Corleone.
yes.
Jacob Fatu is Luca Brasi. That's that's the shit. That's the shit that Corleone would have Luca Brasi do. Like that,
Yes. Like it's just,
who the fuck does that? And this is again, the more I see shit that Jacob Fatu does, the more I realize this might not be fair, man. This is probably not going to be a fair fight. Because everybody knows the bloodline civil war is coming, but
yeah.
is it really though?
But I mean,
Is it?
is
Because
it
on
really going to
paper-
be a war, or is it more
it
just
really
going to
gonna
be
be a
like a
war?
beatdown?
because on paper,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even talking the 3 versus 4 aspect of this. I'm not talking that. I am talking the 4 on one side have Jacob fucking Fatu and the Tonga boys. This is before
Mm-hmm.
Solo even gets his hands dirty. And on the other side is going to be Roman Reigns and the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fair though? Is it really? Could we? Because I don't
Well,
think this is
I will
fair.
say this. I will say this. If it were just if Jacob Fatu was not in the mix, I'd say
Kind of even, yeah.
it might be a little bit even,
Yeah.
maybe.
Odds
you know,
ever in your favor, that sort of thing.
But,
And then
yeah.
Jacob Fatu shows up, and it's
But
like,
then now Jacob Fatu shows up, and then now it's just
nah.
nah.
Like, this is how bad.
That's something where you do Steiner math on that one. It's like
Mm-mm,
normally they go 1-on-1. You know they got a 50-50 chance,
mm-mm.
but
That-
Jacob
that ain't
Fatu
even
is not normal. He's a genetic
not
freak,
normal.
so his chances go up 33.3%.
Here's the thing. I look at like Karrion Cross's group, the Final Testament, and they're trying to get like fucking Xavier Woods to join. Okay. I think AOP are one of the scariest tag teams on that roster right now. Them boys is not for play, right?
There's some
I
big-
wouldn't give them
there's some
good
big
chances.
thick boys right there.
Yes, but I wouldn't give them good chances against their against the bloodline right now.
Oh,
I
no.
wouldn't. I would not.
Oh,
I
dude.
really honestly do really seriously believe that if the fucking AOP ever got in the ring against any combination of the Tonga boys, Solo, or Jacob, it's gonna be a long day for them. it's gonna
long
now-
day.
Tonga Loa might have to stay outside. But could you imagine Tama Tonga, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu against Karrion Cross and AOP? It's going to be a long day for them boys. The Final
Mhm.
Testaments might be written in like a 2-parter because that's not. Jacob Fatu by himself would fuck up the goddamn AOP. That's what I really genuinely believe that.
Yeah, you would.
If Solo said, I want to take over Raw, just send Jacob Fatu in there and let him. AOP
just-
doesn't
yeah.
have an answer for that motherfucker. They don't have.
They
You
don't
ain't
have a
gotta
solution.
They ain't got a solution. They ain't got a frame of reference for him. Like, y'all call yourselves the authors of pain. You're going to have to go find the book that motherfucker was created in. Because you
Right.
don't have a chance. You don't have a snowball's chance in hell by your damn selves. The 2 of y'all against him. It's giving very much Doomsday against the Justice.
Yes.
It's giving very much.
Right.
So I go back to Roman has to come back. People are cheering, we want Roman. Do y'all really though? Do y'all really love Roman if y'all want him to come back to this? That's a freecreditreport.com ass whooping waiting for him.
Right.
Like, Jacob is going to fuck him up. The only reason his cousins are going to get involved is because of the fucking up. Like, you, dog, it's It's not.
Okay,
It's not, man. The more I look at it, the more this seems lopsided. Not just
it
because
is
they have,
lopsided.
yeah,
What talk about seams? We talk about
not,
seams.
but it's like
Seam-
not just because of the man advantage. It's just the man. It's not just man advantage. It's who the man is. This motherfucker took out the World Tag Team Champions of SmackDown
by
by
himself.
himself. And the Usos are supposed to stand up to that? Really?
Shit.
You really think? Like,
Shit.
could you imagine Solo Sick and Jacob Fatu on Roman Reigns? It's a bad day for Roman. And that's the crazy part. That's his cousin.
Roman to catch hell with that.
Listen, he gonna have to, man. Like, hey,
Roman to catch hell with him.
yeah,
And
he'll try.
And wrestling, it is not like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, they'll be like, look, bitch can try. Like, I'm not. He's
Mm.
so. I hope that this shit extends, but the odds don't look like they're in their favor. And the more I look at it, the more I'm realizing this is a bad night for them. This is a bad night all the way around for them people. Like, who the fuck could they possibly pull up to help? Rikishi? Who?
A brick.
Every week, man. Every week we have this conversation. Every week you say brick. Every fucking week, man. Head your ass, man. All right, we can ready to end this damn show because I got to get my black ass to bed. I got a morning show to do, but
And so we've got coming up next, conversations with T. Nathan.
yes,
Conversations with T. Nathan on GCPR Network.
yes, and if you don't know something, T. Nathan is more than happy to tell you. All you got to do is ask. We're gonna keep watching good wrestling, and we're gonna keep talking shit about Jack Perry. I told y'all, there's always time on this show for Jack Perry slander. Always. Like, I will make time. If nothing happens in the wrestling world, I'll go, so why does Jack Perry still suck? I don't like Jack Perry. I hate the way that you walk, that you talk, the way you wear your dress. Like, I can't stand him. So the Jack Perry slander we will make special time on this show.
Like
We'll devote.
He looks like Danny Masterson if he worked at Baskin Robbins.
You know Danny Masterson's in prison, right?
And
I can't stand your black cat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Superplex Party on GCPR. For the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast, my name is Thomas Bishop. We are wrestling fans. We love wrestling, and we watch wrestling, so some of you might want to. 1, 2, 3 matches over. Stay tuned for T. Nathan.
acknowledge us.